30 minutes of news from Liberia and other parts of the world. My name is Chap Davis, presenting on this Monday, April 29, 2024 edition of the program. Top stories: President Joseph Boakai names former AFL Chief of Staff Prince C. Johnson as new director of the National Security Agency. Grand Bassa County Senator Gbesonga Finlay proposes a national referendum on the establishment of war crimes court.
What is wrong if the majority of Liberian people go for a referendum and say we want war crime court? It's the view and the opinion of the people.
Internal Audit Agency calls for adequate funding to strengthen the fight against fraud across the public sector and away from home. African leaders ask for $120 billion to fight climate change. Also coming up is a commentary titled Respecting the Rule of Law. All of these plus more. But first, a bulletin of news with Vafle Kamara.
President Joseph Boakai has named former AFL Chief of Staff retired General Prince C. Johnson as the new director of the National Security Agency. He will replace long-serving NSA Director Henry Pearson, who is now appointed as Director General for Passports and Visas at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. General Johnson's earlier appointment as defense minister sparked waves of protest and disruption of normal activities by army wives, forcing him to resign just days after his confirmation. President Joseph Boakai has also named General Geraldine George as Minister of National Defense, while former Minister Daniel Ziakan has been appointed as military advisor to the president. The nominations are subject to confirmation by the Senate where applicable. Grand Bassa County Senator Gbesonga Finlay is proposing a referendum on the establishment of a war and economic crimes court in Liberia. Senator Finlay said a referendum is a reasonable way to get the full participation of all Liberians in the decision-making process for the court to be established. In an interview on the Super Morning Show Monday, the Grand Bassa County Senator stated that anything short of a referendum will question its acceptance by the Liberian people.
If you want a war crime code, let's go for a referendum, because there are people who perpetrated people in the villages, who bind people villages, who bind their neighbors' homes in the villages and are still there living together.
According to Senator Gbesonga Finlay, he signed the joint resolution by the legislature publicly stating his reservation for a referendum. He believes the overwhelming rejection of a war crimes court from over 30 town hall meetings in 2010 across Grand Bassa County has not changed. The Director General of the Internal Audit Agency, David Kema, wants adequate funding for the agency to enhance fight against fraudulent acts in the public sector. Mr. Kema said the most efficient and cost-effective vehicle for minimizing fraud, waste, and abuse in government is the strengthening of internal controls. He said the training and full deployment of IAA's auditors across government institutions, as required by statute, will enhance compliance and the implementation of audit recommendations. Mr. Kema made a remarks over the weekend in Birmingham County at the induction of Birmingham County Community College President Dr. Zobong Norma. Dr. Norma, a former IAA staff, was designated as an integrity ambassador, joining other former employees who were appointed by the president to various top positions in government. Magibie County Senator Nathaniel Magio has proposed $1 million allotment in the draft national budget for the reconstruction of the C.H. Renning Hospital. Senator Magio said the hospital project is crucial to addressing the health needs of citizens of the county. The Magibie County Senator made a proposal on Monday in an ELBC interview.
C.H. Renning is a major referral hospital in that central region. It does not want to cater to citizens of Magibie.
Senator Magio said though the total cost for the hospital project stands at $6 million, the proposed amount will jumpstart the project. Meanwhile, Senator Magio has installed Senate Pro Tempore Yobli Kanga Lawrence for pledging her full support for the reconstruction of the C.H. Renning Hospital. Bond County District 5 Representative Eugene Colley has clarified allegations linking him to instigating violence at the Batawi waterfall in the county. Representative Colley said he went to the area to intervene in a protest carried out by several aggrieved citizens against the management of Patawi. Recently, residents of District 5 set up roadblocks at the waterfall on allegations of bad labor practices and other human rights abuses by the manager, Madam Josephine Sally.
There was protests ongoing to Padawi, and I decided to reach there to see exactly what was happening. When I got there, I noticed that 7 blockage were on the road. That is, the logs, the guys cut the logs and were all placed on the road from the remote town junction all the way to the fort.
Representative Colley told the station Monday that his intervention was fruitless as a waterfall manager. Madam Saleh allegedly refused to have a peaceful dialogue. The Bond County lawmaker described the social media reports against him as false and misleading when they intended to tarnish his hard-earned reputation in the district. Grant Crew County detachment of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency has sent to court 2 persons for allegedly being in possession of narcotic substances. The suspects, Emmanuel Sidi, 24, and Spencer Sawi, also 24, were arrested at the Dwekian checkpoint recently by officers of the LDA with 10 pounds of the infamous drug couch. A correspondent said the 2 suspects were sent to the Barclayville Magisterial Court in the county for prosecution. Meanwhile, residents of the town noted that narcotic substances are on the increase in the county and want the LDA to continue with such move to curb the menace. And Bomi County Community College President Dr. Zobong Norman wants students, faculty, and staff of the college unite to foster sustained development at the institution. Dr. Norman said unity will enable the institution endeavor to nobler heights, as this unity has been lingering at the college for years now. According to our correspondent, the new president of the Bombing County Community College made a call over the weekend during his official taking over ceremony. Meanwhile, our correspondent said the ceremony was allegedly boycotted by the former president of the college, Abimelech Pig Batu.
Vavle Kamara and the news bulletin. You're listening to Newsline here on ELBC Radio. One of our big stories, President Joseph Boakai names former AFL Chief of Staff Prince C. Johnson as new director of the National Security Agency. Well, despite its overwhelming support by the national legislature, a proposal for the establishment of a war and economic crimes court through a referendum has been made. Grand Bassa County Senator Wesonga Finlay proposed the idea in an interview with Vavre Kamara on the Super Morning Show Monday.
I'm saying you want a war crime court. There's 109 Liberians that